entertain the people to like. Hello. Here we are.
I'm coming too. Wonderful. We are live on Instagram as well as Facebook. Woohoo!
6 feet apart.
6 feet apart. Yes, social distancing. Hi everyone. This is Saye Welcome to Miss Sayé Show. And today I have beautiful Nicole from White Birch.
Hey everyone.
You guys may have seen Nicole. Nicole and I have joined forces and we do the give back juices. So I invited Nicole to come and talk about green juices, because many times, Nicole, when I post a green juice, this is the Miss Sayé lawnmower. Whenever I post about this, people ask me, what's in it? How do you make it? How do you make it? And from all over, from Iran, from Dubai, from Iceland. Wow. One of our favorites, it's from Italy, from a town of Lugano. If Simone is watching, he's always like, can you ship your juices to us in Italy? Because we need it the most right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we want you to talk about yourself a little bit and your background, and then we can talk about the green juices.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm excited to have you.
So I grew up actually all the way from New Hampshire, New England.
That's in the United States?
It is. It's a state in New Hampshire, yeah.
because this is a global audience.
Yeah.
So it's a state in the United States.
Yes, in New England, yes. All the way up north, about 16 hours from here. So I moved down here about 9 years ago, and I got into health and wellness and growing food and making juice, and eventually started White Birch, which is the collaboration that Saye and I are working on with this certain flavor right here. It's delicious. I made some juice this morning. It's really good that I'm drinking. It's got parsley and cilantro, cucumber, celery, a little green apple, and lime. It's really, really tasty. She's drinking that lawnmower she was talking about. Mm-hmm. What's in it again?
Lawnmower, we decided to do kale, which is our favorite. I mean, all the greens are our favorite.
Oh yeah, kale. I forgot about kale.
Kale.
Yeah.
Kale, spinach. Spinach is really good for especially people who have low iron. Women. Yeah. You know, I usually can use some iron supplement, especially when it gets about around that time of the month, before, after. Really it's good. Very important. So spinach, celery, I think that's where we get the most liquid, the juice. And cucumber. What are the benefits of cucumber in a juice?
Oh, it's so cooling. It's really, especially if you have stomach issues or anything, any like inflammatory issues going on. Cucumber is so cooling. So really good in the summer. Good after like working in the garden. Someone wants to play. Someone wants to play with us. Apparently,
see, our displays are natural.
We have interactive props back here, so sometimes they just want to be included. This is a grapefruit. We also like grapefruit juice.
I love grapefruit.
Who's next from up there?
I hope broccoli, because I love broccoli. Broccoli is my favorite. I juice it. I steam it. So good. I just pan fry it quickly. Broccoli is so good for you.
It is.
Anti-cancer.
The stems, if you juice the stems, they taste like green apple. Like I think they taste
sweet, really.
Yeah. So you could add that to a green juice if you were doing like no
stems of
sugar.
Broccoli. I've done whole broccoli, but I haven't paid attention to the stems. So let's go back to see what is in lawnmower. The reason we start calling this juice a lawnmower, because there's absolutely no fruit in here. So it's just green stuff. And as if you're just, after you mow your lawn, you just go to the machine and kind of get whatever's in there and drink it. And we both love it. But I would say this is more for maybe advanced juicers. Yeah. People who their taste bud has developed to gravitate more towards, I would say less sugary, which is good advancement. So we decided to create this together to cater to that crowd, which is, I'm one of them. I love taste of healthy. Usually like, I had a friend when he didn't taste really well or sugary. He was, it tastes healthy. I don't want it. Yeah. I was like, I'll eat it. Give it to me. So, and then you have cilantro. What is your take on cilantro? Why do you use cilantro?
So great. So it's really great for heavy metal detox. It can actually
Yes.
pull heavy metal toxins out of your body.
Yes.
So that's really great. Inflammation, it's high in vitamin C, vitamin K. It's wonderful. I love cilantro.
I love
And
cilantro
I
as
love
well.
the taste. I think it tastes just so fresh in juice.
The smell and the taste of cilantro.
Yeah.
Yes, it just definitely the aroma. I love it. And there are certain people that actually they have a certain their taste bud.
Yeah, some
for
people
cilantro.
taste like soap or
yes,
stink bugs.
yes. So, but
I feel so sorry for everyone out there that tastes that when they eat
because cilantro is awesome.
It's so good. Yeah, I love it.
Yes, and lime.
I love lime.
What is your take on lime, and why do we add lime to our green juices?
Lime is actually, it's really high in vitamin C as well, but it helps with absorption, so it helps with hydration. So a lot of times, if I'm drinking water throughout the day, I'll put a little squeeze of lime and a little pinch of sea salt in there, and that actually helps your body absorb water better than just alone. So I put lime in my water almost every day. I like lemon too, but lime is just great for absorption.
I may not be right, but I've also read that it's alkaline. Your body. Lime, is that correct?
I think so. Yes. So I was under the impression that lemon was also alkaline. Our friend, she's a scientist.
Yes, our friend Ingrid. If you're watching,
hi Ingrid. She's informed me about some misconceptions I had about alkalinity with lemon and lime. But overall, the point is to help your body become more alkaline so you can fight disease. So when you come into contact with germs or bacteria or whatever you come into contact with, you have the ability to fight them better.
That's also, I drink alkaline water just if I can get my hands on it. There are several brands that have alkaline water, like Mountain Valley, Eternal Water. So I also sometimes try to cook with alkaline water. Like if I'm boiling my quinoa, try to use alkaline. The more, as you said, alkaline our body is, the easier we fight the viruses and disease. So it's lemon is another way to go about it. So if we do this consciously and every day, make sure we take one step towards helping our body to be more alkaline. Yes. I think it's a positive step. And ginger. Ginger, another thing for inflammation.
It is. It's so good for the immune system, for inflammation, digestion. I mean, it's really like the overall. I would say turmeric, ginger, and lemon are like the trio. Absolutely. They're so powerful. They're so great for the body and so great for, especially right now, keeping our bodies healthy, keeping our immune system strong.
We can help it.
Yeah.
Bravo! Welcome, Kale.
Listen, they do.
Welcome, Kale.
We were just talking about you, Kale.
Kale, we were just talking about you. Would you like to?
You just have
I want to do social distancing.
You want to get some to the rabbit back there?
So this is our Kale. Back to lime, turmeric, and ginger. So when I was in India, I go to India, to Rishikesh, India often. I'm involved with the orphanage there. And that's a hub of yoga as well, Rishikesh, India. And it's a beautiful country. And every morning, the lady who used to make breakfast for us, she would make turmeric, lots of turmeric, in hot water, add pepper to it, a lot of pepper, and then strain it, the water, and add lemon. And ginger as well. So as you said, ginger, turmeric, and then add lemon at the end you want to. And then that was like a shot you would take in the morning for immunity. Yeah, they're so smart. And that's how they all stayed healthy. It doesn't matter, the poverty level. They still, knew how to take care of themselves to be able to fight any disease around them. So I think that's more of an Eastern, which what you're studying right now, Ayurveda. Yeah. So that was a shot you would take every day. And she would just say, because turmeric is very colorful. So she said, just bring your neck over the sink and just take your shot and get out. Because she didn't want us to spill.
Yeah, it does. When we use turmeric at the restaurant, it stains really quickly all over your hands. Our blenders are like orange, bright orange after using it. But yeah, it's so good. Do you know what the pepper's for?
No, what is it for?
For absorption.
Oh, that's
turmeric. The curcumin which is the active component in turmeric, is highly absorbable when you combine it with black pepper.
Okay, yes. So this is interesting. Sometimes we think if we just take one thing and take a lot of it, it's going to be beneficial. But some component, if you add, the right component, it will help the absorption. I learned that recently too, and I'm glad you're talking about it. And you're saying that pepper will help the absorption. Turmeric to be absorbed better.
Curcumin is curcumin is the active component. It's like vitamin C in an orange. That's the active. That's the ingredient that you're going for. So it helps absorb the curcumin.
Interesting.
Better. Yeah.
Well, thank you for touching up on that. I didn't know what was. I thought pepper was just to make it spicy. But I guess no.
It tastes good too.
It does.
That's a good combination.
Yes, ginger. I love the ginger. So yeah, again, this is kale, spinach, celery, cucumber, cilantro, lime, and ginger. And it still tastes so delicious. Like to me, it has a little bit of sweetness that I don't know where it's coming from. But it
might come from the cucumber. That's what I've come to the conclusion of, because there's nowhere else in there that has any sort of sweetness. But if it's too strong for people, I always recommend putting a little bit of apple in and kind of easing your way off the apple until you're at an all vegetable juice. Yeah, but so that's why we kind of have these couple flavors at White Birch. We call them the gateway juices. So
gateway juices.
Yeah, if you get someone the pink punch, the orange
it's
green,
starting.
Yeah, and then you ease into the green gold, which has got lots of good kale and lots of good greens in it, but it's also got apple, so it's kind of like the middle ground. And then we ease them into the lawnmower.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yes, as you said, we talked about this. Your taste bud,
it'll change.
It'll change. I remember, like Dr. J, when he started drinking, and gradually he was like. I remember one time I took a batch of this, and it's like, this has something else in it. It has a little bit of sweetness, like he would taste it, and just witnessing his taste bud change. Then I believed in him. I was like, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
He liked all sugary stuff, and now all of a sudden this is sweet for him. So I just love seeing the progress.
Yes, it's so satisfying. I love when customers tell me that too. I'm like, yes, your taste buds are changing, and they drink a soda and they're like, oh wow, that tastes awful now. It's too sweet. So slowly transitioning and not, getting too hard on ourselves, I think is important too, because I think people get overwhelmed sometimes and they think they need to change up all of their eating habits all at once. And I just say, take it slow, take one thing at a time, one green juice a day, start there. That's what I like to do.
Can you overdo green juice?
I mean, I think it just depends on your body and what's going on in your body. With anything, if you're eating too much ginger and you notice you've got a really active digestive system, all of a sudden it's not comfortable, then I would lay off that. But I mean, depending on what greens you're getting, it's also really good, in my opinion, to switch up your greens. So going from kale to spinach to Swiss chard to watercress to dandelion greens, whatever greens you're using, switching them up, because they all have their active components, their active vitamins and minerals within them. So if you're only eating kale all the time, you might be getting too much calcium, and then all of a sudden you've got kidney stones or whatever. I mean, that's just
so I guess too much of anything is not good.
Yeah,
anything too much of water is not good. So everything just right amount. I'm listening to your body, I guess. And is there a better part of the day to drink this?
I think first thing in the morning, empty stomach. Well, my routine is, if anyone wants to hear my routine.
Yes, please.
So my routine is apple cider vinegar, like a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and half a lemon in warm water. That's first thing in the morning. Wait like 30 minutes or so, and then have a green juice. And then I'll have some sort of, right now, depending on the season, I mean, if it's cold outside, I want something warm. So maybe like a turmeric, coconut milk kind of latte thing, or in the summer something iced.